The King in Yellow by Robert W. Chambers. Narrated by Alfred Costa. The King in Yellow is dedicated to my brother. Along the shores the clouds wave break, the twin suns sink behind the lake, the shadow lengthens in Carcosa. Strange in the night where black stars rise, and strange moons circle through the skies, but stranger still is lost Carcosa. Songs that Heidi shall sing, where flap the tatters of the king, must die unheard in dim Carcosa. Songs of my soul, my voice is dead. Die thou unsung, and tears unshed shall dry and die in lost Carcosa. Carcelian Song in The King in Yellow, Act 1, Scene 2. The Repair of Reputations. 1. Towards the end of the 1920s, the government of the United States had practically completed the program, adopted during the last month of President Withrop's administration. The country was apparently tranquil. Everybody knew how the tariffs and labor questions were settled. The war with Germany, incident on the country's seizure of the Samoan Islands, had left no visible scars upon the Republic. And the temporary occupation of Norfolk by its invading army had been forgotten in the joy of over-repeated naval victories, and the subsequent ridiculous plight of General von Gottenhub's forces in the state of New Jersey. The Cuban and Hawaiian investments had paid off 100%, and the territory of Samoa was well worth the cost as a cooling station. The country was in a superb state of defense. Every coast city had been well supplied and land fortifications. The army, under the parental eye of the general staff, organized according to the Perusian system, had been increased to 300,000 men with a territorial reserve of 1,000,000, and the 6 magnificent squadrons of cruisers and battleships patrolled the 6 stations of the navigable sea, leaving a steam reserve fitted to control home waters. The gentlemen of the West had at the last been constrained to acknowledge that college for training diplomats was necessary as law schools for training baristas. Consequently, we were no longer represented abroad by incompetent patriots. The nation was prosperous.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?